Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So our next video is also related to the incident response plan series, and the next video is regarding the three important things. So when we are analyzing a system that has been hacked or is believed to be hacked, regardless of the processing system, there are three questions that should be addressed and they should be answered. The responses may change or end the continuation of the analysis. So is there a malware that is actively in the system? Is there any suspicious internal or external communication? Or is there any persistence? If you don't know the meaning of persistence, we'll learn it later on. So these are the three questions that needs to be addressed. First, is there any persistence? Is there a malware that is actually contained in that system now also? And the third question is there any suspicious internal or external communication that is occurring? So, is there a malware that is actively in the system? So, if there is anything malicious that is actively running in that system, you may need to conduct a backward analysis to investigate that how it came there in the first place, how that malware got entered. The easiest way to do is to conduct a process analysis, like which is the process that is present, then its parent process, and that is you do reverse analysis. We will teach you the details of process analysis in the future. However, to give you a short example, a PowerShell child process under an Excel process is suspicious and needs to be investigated, right? The second thing, is there any suspicious internal or external communication? So, an attacker must form an interaction with the server in order to complete the procedures like controlling the system or extracting data from it, right? The attacker has genuinely tried to do a communication with the server, because server is the data storage unit, right? And this interaction will form the network traffic. An anomaly determination can be conducted by analyzing the connections made in that system currently and in the past. For example, in case of a connection that is being established with an IP with a bad reputation, in case of a connection that is being established with an IP, एक IP से अगर कोई connection establish हुआ है in मतलब उस time पे जब there is the system is believed or system is hacked, और उस time पे एक IP से connection established हुआ है that has a bad reputation, or the data traffic at rates of large GBs within a certain IP, or connections made between abnormal ports, that cases should be carefully investigated, right? And the last is there any persistence? When the actions of the attacker until this day are observed, it can clearly be seen that the attacker aims to be permanently present in the system that has been taken over, right? The reason behind this can be the fact that attacker may not have been able to complete a certain transaction quickly, and they need to return to complete that later. And the thought that he or she should leave an open door, that is, they should have a loophole because he or she might need it in the future again to attack the system and to fulfill their whatever they wanted to do with the system, fulfill their motive, right? During your analysis, you may not be able to determine an active malicious presence or a suspicious traffic. Maybe the attacker has kept a backdoor that can trigger itself once a week. So you must know the procedures that are used for permanence, and you must examine these within the system. Answering these three mentioned questions is very important. The responses to these questions may change the continuation of the analysis, and to answer these questions, there are certain places you must technically analyze, and we'll start talking about these in the upcoming chapters. That's it for this video. We'll solve the okay, let's do the next part in this video only. Free tools that can be used. Okay, so there are numerous free tools that can be used for incident response process. Even though some procedures can be done manually, it is important that you use these tools to speed up your process, because with certain cases we may be racing against time. And during the scope of this education, we will use some free tools. The number one is Process Hacker. So it is a tool that can be used to analyze the active working processes in the system in the detail. So this is process hacker. Then full event log view, collect the Windows events log in a single window. So it may collect the proof about correct filters that are to be applied, especially when the attack time frame is known. Next, autorun. It is Microsoft sysinternal tool that helps determine the attacker's persistence actions. Autorun's full event log view, process hacker. Next is last activity view, that sorts activities that have occurred on devices with the data it has collected from various sources. This may be very beneficial when a specific time filter is applied. Next is browsing history view, that reads the history of the web search engine on the device and shows it on a single screen. May be used to determine attacks like phishing and web exploit. And note, as we have mentioned before, there are different equivalent tools that can be used. It's not the tool we use that's important, but it's what we analyze, control with these tools. And you can even code your own tool. Browsing history view. Okay. That's it for this video. Do subscribe the channel for more such videos. We post videos every day at 1:30 a.m. IST timing. Thank you.